Okay, so consider me as a startup founder. I am just building my application and sort of like putting it into production. And how do I go about setting up a monitoring system, and which tools are the best ones over there?
Okay, you keep asking me about the best. I'm not going to answer the question. Okay. Ask me again. but depends on the use case. I'll say that again. I would caution against boiling the ocean. Like as a startup founder, you could really delude yourself in a lot of data thinking it's good for you and your team or the health of your services, and it's not. My recommendation would be to start really small. CPU, I/O, memory, these are good enough places to start, and focus more on the mechanism and the processes of when things break, how do you improve upon them, right? So start off with basic things like that. Or let's say if you're running your application on a Kubernetes cluster, you already know how many times your application crashed and restarted. You could put some basic instrumentation for Linux core dumps and so forth. So just start off with the absolute basics and then evolve from there. Because I've seen a lot of teams and companies really trying to do a lot and boil the ocean and then not going anywhere with it because nobody knows what to do with all of these metrics all at once. And my feedback to new founders would be focus on a few metrics, as few as possible, preferably something that can fit in one single screen, and then focus on your mechanisms and your backend system and your paging and the culture of operational excellence rather than the metrics themselves. Metrics will get better if you have the right culture in place.
So in terms of resources, if somebody has to research, okay, these are my 5 different KPIs that I have to build as a startup, where should they go?
That is really a team decision. I don't think anybody can tell you. So there's some metrics that people could tell you. If you're an e-commerce shop, they can tell you these are the ones, and you can go on the internet and read what other e-commerce stores are doing. Or if you're a ride-hailing app, you could see what other ride-hailing apps are doing. So they could probably come up with a few. But other than that, really, the teams need to sit down and think very deeply about what metrics really matter to them. And sometimes you could have very surprising metrics that you didn't think were important enough, which are really driving the entire innovation of your business or the health of your business and so forth. So this is an investment every team needs to make. You can get some basic metrics, but then the more granular, because every business is unique in terms of the value proposition it's offering in some shape or form. You need to be able to capture that in terms of your operational business and performance metrics, and that nobody else can do but you.